How's that? Here we are. Quit moving around so much, Carlson, right? All right, so I'll just go figure. Go figure. Technical difficulties seconds into the broadcast. It's the Wolverines 5-7-1 and the North Shore Storm. They are 3-10. Starting in goal for the Wolverines, senior goalie Ian Kangas. He's 1-7 and 1. 3.89 goals against, .868, 86.8 save percentage. Starting in goal for the Storm is Zach Bentler. He's a sophomore goalie, 1-7, 4.20 goals against, .890, 89% save percentage. They might have changed the starting lineups since when I got them just 20 minutes ago. Starting at center for the Wolverines is Casey Lampa, number 16. On the wings, Isaac Flatley, number 18. Ryan Manningen, number 15. And on defense, Derek Dahl is number 2. And Brant Tiedeman is number 9. We'll see if that's changed. No, it looks like that's what they've got. And for the Storm, starting on defense, it's number 14 is Felix Powell. And number 21 is Jacob Markhausen. The center is Nate Bilbin. He's the leading scorer. 7 goals and 5 assists. 12 points for the Storms. Nate Bilbin. Leading scorers for the Wolverines are Dylan Headley and Keegan Rudebush, both with 13 points. Headley has 3 goals and 10 assists. Rudebush 1 goal and 12 assists. We are underway. The action immediately in the Storm zone. The Storm pick up the puck and try to escape their zone. It's picked up at center ice by Brant Tiedeman. Sends it across the way. And off the end boards, as leaving the ice is Ryan Manningen. And he scored a goal on Saturday. A nice goal. He entered the zone and scored against Providence Academy in a 3-3 tie for the Wolverines against the Lions. That was a fun game against a pretty good Providence Academy team. This is Jake Stadler coming in on the Wolverines' Ian Kangas. Puck was deflected up high off the glass behind Kangas, and the Wolverines come back down the ice. Number 7 is Keegan Rudebush. Pass is intercepted by the Storm's Peterson, but here comes Rudebush down the other way, down the right wing. It's a pass across in front, and that didn't connect. Goes off into the corner in front of the Tufco sign. Wolverines hold the zone as Dylan Headley keeps it in, slips back out, and he dumps it back into the zone. It's the Wolverines and the Storm. Rudebush nearly got it, lost it off his right skate. Bouncing puck picked up by the Storm. Here comes the Storm. Grayson Peterson, a shot and a bouncing puck goes back behind the goal, behind Ian Kangas, the senior goalie for the Rock Ridge Wolverines. Here's Nick Troutwine. He scored a goal on Saturday against Providence Academy. He chases it in front of the Snickers sign. Snickers Pizza in the booth here. Hugo brought some Snickers Pizza up. He doesn't believe in the get some for everybody, apparently. This is Lamourier with a shot. That's blocked in front. And the Storm come back the other way, chasing the puck down, but a whistle blows, and it'll come back into the North Shore zone on the icing call. 14:49 to go in the first period. 0-0 the score. The Wolverines are 5-7-1. The Storm are 3-10. They lost yesterday to Duluth Marshall. You won't find that on many websites. Websites aren't what they used to be, looking up information, but they did lose 5-1 to Duluth Marshall. I did find out. And here they are in Eveleth today. Storm made the 71-mile trip up. Here's Nate Bilbin down the left wing. Pad saved by Kangas. Goes off the end boards. Bilbin back there on the attack. Choulet is number 20 for the Storm. Thought he was French. I was told by Coach Wade Wallen. No, he's Swedish. I should know that. I'm half Swedish my own self. Maybe that's where the difficulties come. This is Nate Bilbin down the left side. He's going to skate off as the Storm make a change. The puck in the Rock Ridge Wolverine zone. picking it up at the blue line, a shot, but it's blocked and put down. Skelton, number 13, I believe that was. Jersey was all bunched up. Taking it down is Markhausen, a defenseman for the Storm, but here come the Wolverines back down the other way. Losing the puck to Wesley Beck. He's a senior forward. Wolverines bang it off the near boards. Beck takes control, tried to anyway, had to take it away. And this is Ryder Giruli. Had it momentarily for the Wolverines. 0-0 early on in the Eveleth Hippodrome. Most of the Wolverines games are being and will be played in the brand new Iron Trail Motors Event Center in Virginia, the site of the old miners. Number 12 for the Storm is freshman Jacob Carpenter. Has it taken away. And a shot taken. That was Brant Tiedeman, senior, starting defenseman tonight. Puck bounces off the end boards behind the goalie, Zach Bentler. Wade Wallen said he's a good one. Just faces a lot of shots every game. Couple of players collide. Puck in the circle, kept in the zone. Shot, glove save by Bentler. .42 to go in the first period, 0-0. The North Shore Storm are 3-10. They won their second game of the season, won 2 games in the Proctor Invitational. They've beaten Ely twice and Mound West Tonka once. They are 3-10. Kangas pushes the puck off into the corner. Nick Troutwine is there for the Wolverines. Senior defenseman sneaks down the right wing, sends the puck into the zone. This is Isaac Flatley centering pass taken by the Storm. And the Storm will try to get out of their own zone. They do as the puck comes off the near boards, but Troutwine bangs it back in. Troutwine in the circle. Troutwine centering pass. Tries to get it to Lampa. Lampa was right there. Troutwine picks it back up, skating along the blue line. Sends it down in front between the circles, intercepted by the Storm. And the Storm come back down the other way. Jacob Markhausen. Markhausen down the right wing. Loses the puck to the Wolverines. Ryan Manninen sends it up to Flatley. Flatley across the red line, across the blue line, into the circle. Flatley a shot. It's turned away by Zach Bentler, sophomore goalie of the Storm. Storm come back right to left as you see it. Number 3 is Ryan Christensen, a junior forward. Battle for the puck. Manninen sends it towards the Storm zone, but they poke it back into the Wolverine end. Number 13 is Skelton. The jersey's still bunched up there. 16 is Lampa. 13 has it. That's Skelton across the blue line. He sends it to Manninen. Manninen at the red line. Pokes it into the Storm zone. Manninen puts a stick on it and offside the call. Face-off coming up. 11:13 to go in the first period. 0-0 the score. Wolverines are coached by Ben Johnson. First ever coach of the Wolverines. He was coach of the Ely Timberwolves for 6 years before becoming the first ever Rockridge head coach last summer. Markhausen has it for the Storm, loses it. Brant Tiedeman to Dylan Headley. Headley, a shot, save made, held on by Zach Bentler. Ben Johnson was the 7A Coach of the Year in 2017. After Ely had its first winning season in 16 years. North Shore's normal head coach, the head coach is Sean Lundgren, not here tonight. Wade Wallen has head coach duties this evening. Tom Johnson is his assistant. Those are the 2 behind the bench for the Storm. Keegan Rudebush chasing the puck down the right wing into the corner to the left of the goalie Bentler. Now it's out in the crease, out in front. Headley gets a stick on it. Pokes it down towards the corner off a Tufco sign. Picked up there by Felix Powell, senior defenseman for the Storm. Collides with a player. Now it's a wrist shot and a save made. That was Brant Tiedeman. Brant Tiedeman's number 4. Braden is 9. And this is Rudebush. Tries to get a centering pass. Backhand shot, save made by Zach Bentler. As you hear the outfield on the intercom, John Kempinen is a public address announcer this evening. Made the trip, the 7-mile trip from Virginia to Eveleth. 10:06 to go in the first period, 0-0. Wolverines and the storm. We had a bit of a storm last night, didn't we? What, 5, 6, 7 inches of snow in some spots? Raining now, careful driving home. Pad save, poking at it. Wolverines in there on the crease, and the puck comes loose. The Storm take it back out from their own goalie. That was Beck who pried it away and sent it down ice. They're going to bring it back for a face-off in the North Shore zone. Yeah, you're watching this on videotape, but it is raining. Light rain when I got here, so that'll be nice on a, what's it going to be, below zero tonight? Below freezing, certainly. So that'll make for some interesting driving in the morning. That was Rory Cope-Robinson for the Wolverines on the faceoff. Brennan Peterson is out there now. He's a senior who wears number 3. Tiedeman sends it off the end boards. Peterson attacks it up to the point. Slap shot goes wide. Tiedeman sends it down to Cope-Robinson. Peterson finds it on the Snicker sign. He's pushed from behind, and then Beck pokes it out into neutral ice for the Storm. Spinning around. A couple of players, and it's sent back across the blue line, then back to neutral ice, where Braden Tiedeman now takes it. Bangs it off the near boards. Cope-Robinson takes it, top of the circle, leaves it. There's a stick save. Ryder Giruli with the shot. And here's Tiedeman again. His shot blocked by Doug Choulet. We thought he was French, he's Swedish. Banging it off the Super 1 sign. The Storm will exit the zone. And sending it in is Choulet as he skates off as the Storm make a change. The whistle blows with 8:37 to go in the first period. The Rock Ridge penalty box door opens up and into the box. With the first penalty of the game, Ryder Giruli, sophomore forward. Six shots on goal for the Golden Bears. For the Golden Bears, it still says Golden Bears, I think. Up on the scoreboard, does it? I don't know. And two for the Storm. 6 for the Wolverines and 2 for the Storm. Into the box is Giruli. First power. Either team. Here's John Kempinen with the announcement. Two minutes for room. And skating into the zone is Lamourier. The stick is down. That's Lamourier's. He picks it up by the blade. Now he has it as the Storm skate into the Wolverine zone and trying to set something up, but the Wolverines are able to send the puck down ice. Chasing it down ice are Markhausen for the Storm and Tiedeman for the Wolverines. Here come the Storm, not able to get anything going on this power play at all. Here's Nick Troutwine shorthanded on the half wall, stick handling with it, has it poked away, tries to poke it back away. And at neutral ice, sends it over to Lamourier, who flings it down ice. It's a 5-minute penalty. It must have been boarding, is that what it was? Here's Cope-Robinson's shot, pad saved by Bentler. This is Choulet for the Storm. Maybe they'll get something going here. Here's Beck skating in. That's turned away off into the corner to the right of Ian Kangas. Christensen for the Storm has it taken away by Sam Troutwine. Sam and Nick Troutwine. Sam is 55, Nick is 40. 3:28 to go in the Giruli penalty. Storm are 8.1% on the power play this season. The Wolverines 85.7 on the penalty kill. Christensen thought he had a break. That was turned away. And not much going for the Storm, a power play. And there's a whistle and a face-off is coming up. 6:50 to go in the first period. It's 0-0. 3:13 to go. And the penalty on Giruli for the Wolverines. It's Tiedeman and Dahl. Rudebush, Peterson out there on the penalty kill for the Wolverines. Howell, Stadler, Bilbin, Peterson, and Choulet out there on the power play for the Storm. And they'll just dump it into the zone, Powell will. That's Derek Dahl for the Wolverines, freshman. Storm trying to keep it in the zone just here on the power play. Don't know if they've had a shot on goal. They've had one shot on goal during this power play so far, 2:40 to go. Howell has it taken away. Here's a break. Brendan Peterson skates in. Peterson puts it on the stick of Zach Bentler, and he's turned away. But still a chance here for the Wolverines. Peterson takes it to the side of the net and has it taken away by the Storm. The Storm on the power play, come back down ice. This is Bilbin, the leading scorer for the Storm. Sends it towards the goal. Dahl intercepts that, pokes it towards the corner. Bilbin pries it away. Bilbin centering pass. Peterson sends it off to the left of Ian Kangas, and he picks it up in front of the Snickers sign. Bilbin has it back behind the goal. Centering pass. He tried to get it off to the side to Stadler. He took a shot, and that went wide. Bangs it off the end boards. Picked up by the Wolverines, and they send it all the way down ice. 1:49 to go in the penalty on Giroux. Peterson dumps it in. Stopped by Kangas. Peterson skates off on a change for the Storm. Here comes Lampa taking the puck. Backhand turned away by Bentley. And the Wolverines putting pressure on shorthanded. Nick Troutwine is number 40. He's banged into the boards. He sends the puck off the end boards. The Wolverines pick it up and control it. Wolverines, Nick Troutwine picks it up in the corner. Sends it up to the point. And just backtracking is Casey Lampa. Casey Lampa back in his own zone. Bangs it off the near boards. Here comes Isaac Flatley through the circle and a backhand shot. Tried to go 5-hole on it. Turned away by the goaltender Bentler. It's out in front. Here's Casey Lampa with a shot. Backhand and a scores! Lampa scores! Backhand over the left pad of the goalie Zach Bentler, and the Wolverines score shorthanded and lead 1-0 with 4:29 to go in the first period. Lampa's third goal of the season, first shorthanded goal, and here's the announcement. At 12:31, Lampa scores his third goal of the season. Flatley gets the assist, his 8th assist on the season. It's 1-0 Wolverines with the lead. Dylan Headley grabs the puck behind the Storm goaltender. He's pushed down under the end boards and off to the corner. The Storm pick it up. Still on the power play for only 5 more seconds. Didn't muster much at all on this 5-minute penalty as Giroux's set to come up. Both teams are at full strength, 1-0. The Wolverines have a lead with a shorthanded goal here in the Hippodrome. Now with 3:27 to go in the first period, there's a whistle as play stops. Lampa from Flatley at 12:31, shorthanded. The third shorthanded goal of the season for Rock Ridge. Face-off coming up in the Rock Ridge zone. Peterson's number 17 for the Storm. 14 is Dawson Rudebush for the Wolverines. Sam Troutwine sends it back around to the other corner and bumped into by somebody. Hello to who's in the press box. And it bounces back off to the corner, and Bentler grabs it. And up between the circles. Dawson Rudebush with a slap shot hit the glove of Bettler, went bouncing up high, came bouncing back down, now at the point. Goes up and deflected, a shot by Skelton into the netting. 2:56 to go, 1-0 Wolverines with the lead. Casey Lampa and Nick Troutwine have had points in their last 3 games. Well, Lampa now in his last 4 games. Drewley on the face-off for the Wolverines. Evan Skelton slides it toward the goaltender. Easy save. He pushes it off back behind the goal, picked up in the corner, and the Storm will try to escape their own zone at the blue line. Cross-ice pass intended for Hank Bergtet. Didn't connect. And the Wolverines. Drewley brings it across his own blue line, sends it up to Sam Troutwine off his skate, and goes back behind the Storm goal. 2:25 to go in the first period in the Eveleth Hippodrome. First ever season for the Rock Ridge Wolverines. Carson Intihar tried to skate into the zone. He's turned away. Race for the puck. Bergtet and Sam Troutwine. Sam wins it. Sam off to the left of Ian Kangas. Sam across the red line. Sam across the blue line. Sam into the circle. Sam centering pass. And that didn't quite connect, a little bit too far for Cope Robinson. Picked away by Nate Bilbin, the leading scorer for the Storm. Hasn't had many chances tonight, but he picks up the puck here and sends it up ice. Markhausen wasn't looking for it, didn't see it until it was a bit too far ahead. And the Wolverines will come back down the other way. Off of Intihar's skate, back into the Wolverine zone. Kangas came way back out to... or way out to knock it away. Here comes Intihar across the blue line into the circle, stops, takes a shot, pad save. Where is it? Under the pad, whistle blows, save made by Zach Bentler. Face-off coming up to the left of Bentler in the Storm zone. 1:21 to go in the first period in the Hippodrome. Dylan Headley races for the puck. He's pushed into the boards in the corner. Wolverines hold the zone. Keep it between the circles. Rudebush. Bentley. Headley grabs it. And Headley from the high slot. Might have hit the crossbar and in. It's a goal for Headley of the Wolverines. Rock Ridge leads 2-0. 4th goal of the season for Dylan Headley. I think Rudebush will get an assist, his 13th of the season. We'll hear John Kempen in a moment. And Derek Dahl. Here's John. 1 minute to play in the first period. Headley back in. This is Tiedeman. Tiedeman chases it off towards the Snicker side. Here's John. It was Headley from Tiedeman and Rudebush. This is Beck. His pass intercepted by Braden Tiedeman. It was Brant Tiedeman with the assist, one of the assists. And Keegan Rudebush with the other, and Headley's 4th goal of the season. It's 2-0 Wolverines lead with 10 seconds to play in the first period. Headley is there. Tiedeman takes the puck away. Sends it up to the circle. It's flicked up high into and off the rafters, and a whistle blows with 1 second to go, but they let the buzzer sound, and that's it for the first period of play in the Hippodrome. It's 2-0 Wolverines at 12:31. A shorthanded goal. Lampa, his 3rd goal of the season from Flatley for Rock Ridge. And then Headley, his 4th goal of the season with just over a minute to play from Tiedeman and Rudebush. 16 shots on goal for the Wolverines. Have I said Golden Bears several times? And 5 shots on goal for the Storm. After 1 period of play in the Eveleth Hippodrome, it's Rock Ridge 2, North Shore nothing. Ian Kangas leads the Rock Ridge Wolverines back out onto the ice for the second period of play in the Eveleth Hippodrome. After 1 period, it's 2-0. Rock Ridge leads North Shore. Rock Ridge scored at 12:31 of the first period, a shorthanded goal by Casey Lampa, his 3rd goal of the season. Isaac Flatley with the assist. Then at 15:35, Rock Ridge scored again. Even strength, Dylan Headley's 4th goal of the season. Assists from Brant Tiedeman and Keegan Rudebush. 16 shots on goal for Rock Ridge, 5 for North Shore in that first period. The Eveleth Gilbert band is serenading the crowd here in the Eveleth Hippodrome. A late arriving crowd. Maybe the word didn't get out that the game started at 6. They moved it up because there was no JV game. So the game started at 6, and people are probably rushing around. You know, they're making dinner and saying, hey, wait a minute, we're not ready yet. But they'll get here maybe for the 2nd and 3rd periods. The cheerleaders, the Rock Ridge cheerleaders, performing as well. It's a wonderful between periods entertainment happening here in the Eveleth Hippodrome. The North Shore Storm are back out on the ice too. Wolverines are set to go. John Kempinen, the voice you hear on the public address this evening in the Hippodrome. Congratulations to the Rock Ridge speech team. Finished 5th at the Pequot Lakes Early Bird Speech Tournament a few days ago. Eli Bowe, Abby Sundich, Dylan Selly, Dante Gooden, and others performing admirably by the for the Rock Ridge speech team. Congratulations to all of them and the instructors on a great showing. There was 1 penalty in that first period, 5-minute penalty against the Wolverines, Ryder Giruli. Wolverines obviously killed it off, and North Shore is 0 for 1 on the power play. Nate Bilbin is number 18, centering for the Storm. 16 is Casey Lampa, the goal scorer for the Wolverines. Lampa has points in 4 straight games now. Nick Troutwine has points in 3 straight games coming into this. The Wolverines tied Providence Academy, a pretty good Providence Academy team. They were up for the weekend at the Iron Trail Motors Event Center on Saturday. It was a 3-3 tie. Wolverines and the Lions. Here's Lampa leaving it for Mannanen. Mannanen scored on Saturday. There's a centering pass. Flatley is there. Turned away by Bentler, the goaltender. I know I called Headley Bentley once. I've got Bentley and Bentler and It's my first game of the season and possibly my last game ever, is what I'm told. So that's how it's going. Derek Dahl chases the puck down. All the action in the North Shore Storm end here as Lampa and Flatley are back behind the goal. The puck stymied there. Slides out to the Snickers sign. Markhausen tries to clear. Stopped by Tiedeman, and it's a pad save. Nearly slipped into the goal, but it went wide. There's Derek Dahl. Puck poked out into neutral zone. Bilbin is there, and 18 hits 18. That's Flatley and Bilbin still pushing and shoving. Wolverines take it into the North Shore Storm zone, right to left as you see it on Eveleth Vale Community Television, Channel 12. Tiedeman shot blocked by Jake Stadler. Flatley and Bilbin. Bilbin's 18 for the Storm. Kept in by the Wolverines. Shot and sliding onto the stick, then covering up is Zach Bentler. All the action for the first minute and 33 seconds of the second period taking place in the North Shore Storm zone. 2-0 Wolverines lead. Dylan Headley's number 8. He scored the second goal of the evening this evening at 15:35 of the first period. Rudebush and Brant Tiedeman with the assists. Headley has it at the red line to Keegan Rudebush into the circle. Rudebush, pad save. He gets the rebound and he's turned away. Wolverines keep it in, hold the zone. Action continues along the half wall. Here's Tiedeman, here's Headley between the circle, a shot and a goal! Headley scores his second goal of the evening. It's 3-0 Wolverines. Dylan Headley's 5th goal of the season, 2nd of the night. It's 3-0 Wolverines lead. Time of the goal, 2:08. We'll hear it from John Kempinen right now. Here comes Nick Troutwine, though. Nick Troutwine comes in, centering pass. Headley from Rudebush and Tiedeman again. And it's 3-0 Rock Ridge. All the action in the Storm. And there's Rudebush. Shot, wrist shot from the high slot. That goes high off the glass behind Zach Bentler, the sophomore goaltender. Faces a lot of shots. That's what we were told. It's pretty good, but he faces a lot of shots. That'll do you. He's got 4.20 goals against average, 89% save percentage coming into this game. Ian Kangas, goals against, 3.89, .868, 86.8 save percentage. That's improving tonight with the shutout he has going so far. Sam Troutwine is number 55. Number 13 is Evan Skelton, the defensive partners out there for the Wolverines right now. 5 is Carson Intihar. Also out there, Cope Robinson and Brennan Peterson, too. Peterson's number 3, senior forward for the Wolverines. As the Wolverines collect themselves in their own zone. And a deflected puck by Beck off the stick of Skelton slides towards Kangas. He covers up, and a face-off coming up in the Rock Ridge end. Rock Ridge girls hockey. I know we're on videotape, but right now, they're in Hoyt Lakes. Or was that canceled? Was that postponed? Well, I'm told that was postponed. Okay. Centering pass for the Storm through the blue paint. That was Jacob Carpenter. Had it momentarily. A race for the puck, and it's picked up by Intihar. He takes a shot and stopped by Bentler. It's poked back into the North Shore Storm zone. Intihar took the puck away from a Storm player and had a point-blank opportunity. Here's a shot, and that hit traffic out in front. Now that one hits traffic out in front. A Wolverine is dumped to the ice. That's Cope Robinson. Picks himself up. Play continues in the Storm zone. This is Derek Dahl. A slap shot deflected by Christensen's stick. Goes up high off the glass. Stopped on the half wall opposite side. Here comes Keegan Rudebush. Deflected shot, and a whistle blows. And a face-off is coming up. 12:44 to go in the second period. It's 3-0. A Wolverines. Headley, 2 goals, and Lampa, a shorthanded goal for the Wolverines. There's been 1 penalty in the game. The Storm 0 for 1 on the power play. This is Dawson Rudebush on the face-off. Sly-handed. Dawson Rudebush shoots it wide from just next to the goaltender, and the Storm's Hank Bergten controls it. Over to Powell. Powell down the left wing. Powell takes it back behind the goal. Powell for the Storm takes it to the near side corner. Pass intercepted by Garuli. Brings it down the left wing. Centering pass turned away by defenseman for the Storm. That's Mitch Severe, number 8. Jersey all bunched up back there. Brant Tiedeman took a shot. A bouncing shot went wide. Puck still in the Storm zone. Now it slides down the ice. And there's the whistle on the icing. They'll bring it back for a face-off in the Rock Ridge end. These teams play in Section 7A with, well, Hermantown, Denfeld, Proctor, Greenway, Nashua, Keewatin, Hibbing, Chisholm. Should we go on? Sure. The Falls, Moose Lake area, and Ely, Northeast Range. Rock Ridge is 6th right now in the section. North Shore is 7th. Overall, the Wolverines entering this game 5-7-1. The Storm 3-10. They lost yesterday afternoon, Monday afternoon, 5-1 to Duluth Marshall. North Shore has won 3 games. They've beaten Ely twice, and I believe it was Mound West Tonka as their other win. Here's Lampa. Lampa, centering pass, shot in the goal! Wolverines score! Lampa sent it out in front. And let's see who got the goal. Ryan Manninen or Isaac Flatley. Is it 15 or 18? Flatley scores. For the Wolverines, it's 4-0 Rock Ridge. For Flatley, that's his 5th goal of the season. Time of the goal, 5:21, I believe. Or thereabouts. I think it was. This is Bilbin. Now it's Sue Stadler. He sends it over the goal, off the glass. Storm having a little pressure put on here in the Wolverine end. Bilbin, wrist shot, stick save. Ian Kangas off to the corner. Picked up by Choulet. Loses it in the circle. There's a backhand shot. Bilbin's going to try to track it down with Lampa. Lampa has a goal and an assist tonight. Nick Troutwine sends it back behind the goal. Skating up the left wing is Ryan Manninen. Troutwine, though, takes it back behind the goal. And the Wolverines will try to set something up, but it's Choulet who stops it at center ice. But it's now picked up by Casey Lampa. Offside. Offside? Guess so. Or no, penalty called. It's a penalty. Did they call interference on Manninen? Looks that way. First penalty. Second penalty on Rock Ridge this evening. Brant Tiedeman took a shot short-handed. It's 2 minutes for interference. Ryan Manninen, Tiedeman in the circle, spinning around. Sam Troutwine's going to come down to help out. He's staying up at the point. There's Dylan Headley. Short-handed are the Wolverines. And now on the power play, here come the Storm. Or here comes the Storm. Christensen takes a shot. Kangas with the save. Cleared away by Skelton. Off into the corner. Sam Troutwine picks it up. Storm hold it in. This is Nate Bilbin, leading scorer for the Storm. Takes it back behind the goal. Sends it up toward a Storm teammate. Don't have 13. Oh, no, that's 12. It's Carpenter. And the Storm on the power play. 0 for 1 tonight. 8.1% on the power play coming into the game. Kangas covers up and holds on. Face-off coming up in the Wolverine end. Both teams make a change now. On the penalty kill for the Wolverines, Dahl, Rudebush, Peterson, and Tiedeman, Braden. Brant Tiedeman sends it off the half wall. Here's Keegan Rudebush, sends it up to Brendan Peterson across the blue line. Peterson has it poked away by Jacob Markhausen. But short-handed, Peterson pushes Choulet off the puck and then tries to control it, taken away though by Bilbin. Bilbin for the Storm, spins around in his own circle. Not much going for the power play this time either for North Shore. Choulet had it, Bilbin takes it, Bilbin in the circle, takes a shot. They saved by Ian Kangas as it bounces off to the side. Kangas covering that corner. Now he moves to this side as the puck is off to his left in the corner. A couple of players, 3 for the Storm, and Brant Tiedeman for the Wolverines comes away with the puck. Puts it up on the stick of Keegan Runebush. Brendan Peterson takes it down the left wing. Leaves it for Runebush. Takes a shot. Save made by Bentler. Brendan Peterson takes it and stuffs it in. He wraps it around and scores. Peterson scores for the Wolverines. His 5th goal of the season. It's 5-0 Rock Ridge. Second shorthanded goal of the night for Rock Ridge. This time it's Peterson. A wraparound. And 5-0 Rock Ridge. That at 8:04, I believe. And both teams now are at full strength. Here comes Mannon and a shot in the goal! Ryan Mannanen takes the puck, skates in all alone and scores his 4th goal of the season. It's 6-0 Rock Ridge. Seconds after the Wolverine penalty expired, an even strength goal, Mannanen's 4th goal of the season, 6-0 Wolverines. Here's Intihar up to Nick Trotwine. Here's John Kempinen with the announcement. Lamourier had the puck momentarily. The announcement is Peterson scored from Runebush. And then Mannanen from Trotwine. Here's Peterson, and there's Bentler with another save. So Nick Trotwine has points now in 4 straight games. As it's 6-0 Wolverines. Trotwine shoots one wide. Puck comes out to center ice. As Ian Kangas left the goal with 7:40 to go. Delayed penalty there as the Wolverines will get out of their own zone, and they will. A rush. They've got 6 skaters. It's Nick Trotwine with Colt Peterson. Nick Trotwine sends it down into the corner between the circles. A slap shot. Save made by Bentler. And the penalty box door opens for the first time for North Shore on that delayed penalty. Into the box is Logan Millsark. Didn't see the signal, but it's 2 minutes. First power play of the night for the Wolverines. They're 18.2% on the power play. Two minutes for cross-checking. Who do we have out there for the Wolverines? Giruli is 22 on the power play. This is Lamourier, number 11. Also got Sly. Dawson Rudebush is out there. And Nick Trotwine. All right, we've got the 5. Trotwine picks it up. He's across his own blue line, across the red line into the blue line. Trotwine skates in, takes a shot. That's a save made by Bentler. Where'd the puck go? Up on top of the net? Trotwine poked at it, but a whistle blows and a face-off is coming up. With 6:32 to go in the second period, 6-0 Rock Ridge Wolverines. Girls hockey team plays at Princeton on Thursday and then at Pine City on Saturday. This boys hockey team plays at Princeton on Saturday. I believe it's on Saturday. I believe I'm driving the team there. I'm driving the bus. Yeah, I'll drive the bus. I don't think I'll be announcing the game. I think this is the last game I'm ever doing. That's what I'm told. But I'd like to. But I'm just going to drive the bus, and I'll watch the game. That'll be fun. Here is Casey Lampa. 2 points tonight, a goal and an assist. Lampa behind the goal. As the power play continues for the Wolverines. Headley didn't get much on that one. Is that 5 Intihar? Who is that? 15 Manning. Here's Headley waiting for the pass. It was deflected by the Storm. And back to pick it up will be Nick Troutwine. Tiedeman's out there, Lampa's out there, Flatley's out there, and Headley's out there. And this is Nick Troutwine. Takes it between the circles. He slides down onto the ice, taken down by one of the Storm players. Puck slides back into the Wolverine end with 10 seconds to go. And the man advantage for the Wolverines. Across his own blue line is Lampa. Lampa, top of the circle, leaves it for Headley. Headley, a wrist shot. Save made by Bentler, as both teams are now at full strength. So the Wolverines 0 for 1 on the power play tonight. North Shore is 0 for 2 on the power play. Wolverines have 34 shots on goal. Storm 9, here with 5:18 to go in the second period. Off the face-off. Bangs off the subway sign behind the North Shore goal. Wolverines keep it in. Manningen on the attack. Manningen reaching for it with Christensen on the puck for the Storm. Loses it. Wolverines take it. Manningen's waiting out in front. Now he's spinning around in the circle as Rudebush. He takes a shot. Save made. Off the Snickers sign goes the puck. Rudebush is there to keep the puck in, but it's taken by Bilbin. Bilbin sends it to Jake Stadler. Stadler sends it into the Wolverine end. And now Brant Tiedeman sends it up to neutral ice, where Choulet dumps it in, and he's on the attack. Sam Troutwine is there, met by Choulet. Puck to neutral ice, controlled by Keegan Rudebush. Tries to send it in, he does, into the corner to the right of goaltender Zach Bentler. Now it's Sam Troutwine, save made and held on the goaltender for the Storm. 4:19 to play in the second period, 6-0 the Wolverines. First ever season for Rock Ridge hockey. The girls team has been combined for several years. So these are players from Eveleth Gilbert and Virginia and Mountain Iron. And the Sabi East, right? Yeah. Cope Robinson leaves it for Intihar. Intihar, save made by Bentler. Here's Brendan Peterson skating in from the circle. Peterson takes a shot. That goes back behind the goal. Picked up by the Wolverines, and they keep it. Dahl has it on the blue line. Dahl controls it, gets it past two Storm players. Dahl in the circle. Dahl to the goal line extended. Cope Robinson is there. Cope Robinson sends a centering pass into the blue paint, turned back away by the goaltender, back behind the goal. Peterson off into the corner, crashes into a Storm player, and here comes North Shore. North Shore's Powell dumps it in, back behind the goal. Dahl picks it up for the Wolverines. Derek Dahl avoids the North Shore check. Up to Peterson. Peterson with Intihar. Peterson dumps it in. Intihar, Peterson, and Cope Robinson go off on a line change for the Wolverines. Up there now is Giruli and Sly. And also Dawson Rudebush. Falling down is Lambourier. Wolverines in their own end. Off the near boards, Sly bumped into the near boards by one of the players, Hunter Tickinen of the Storm. Here's a shot by Sly, and that goes wide. Back behind the net, it bounces off the back of the goal. Dawson Rudebush battling for it. Puck's just sitting there for somebody to take it, and Braylon Hoff picks it up. He falls to the ice with Dawson Rudebush. There, a couple North Shore players sandwiched. That was Jacob Carpenter. A couple of Wolverines were right there. The Wolverines pick the puck up in their own end. And down the ice they go, right to left as you see it. A shot taken, that goes wide. And back down the other way. The Wolverines skating and attacking right to left as you see it on Eveleth Community Television, Channel 12. Hit put on, a North Shore player by Girouli. The Wolverines. Sly fell down and Rudebush sends it in as the Wolverines go off on a change. Nick Troutwine back out. Here's Ryan Manninen. Manninen has a goal tonight, one of the 6 for the Wolverines. Here's Nate Bilbin, leading scorer for the Storm. 18 for the Wolverines is Flatley. He disrupted that play. Boy, did he. And a penalty is called on Rock Ridge. The penalty box door opens up, and Isaac Flatley goes into the penalty box. Second penalty of the night. Third penalty of the night on the Wolverines. North Shore is 0 for 2 on the power play. And with 1:28 to go in the second period, North Shore goes on their third power play of the night. Coming into the game, they're 8.1%. Manninen on the attack, shorthanded. He wins the race to the puck. Lampa's out there as well. Troutwine and Tiedeman on the penalty kill. This is Nate Bilbin for the Storm to Jake Stadler. He's got Bilbin attacking the net. The shot deflected up into the netting, and a whistle blows. A face-off coming up to the left of Ian Kangas. Off the face-off, Powell dumps it into the corner. Under a minute to play in the second period. 6-0 Wolverines lead the Storm in the Eveleth Hippodrome. Power play for the Storm, unable to keep it in the zone. Powell, attacked by Lampa. Powell, disrupted by Manninen. Lampa picks it up, shorthanded. Has a shorthanded goal already tonight. Manninen near reaching for it, couldn't get it. Shorthanded shot. Deflected away. Manninen takes another shot, turned away by Bentler, off into the corner. And the Wolverines continue to put the pressure on. Even shorthanded, there's a whistle. With 24.2 seconds to go in the second period, 56 seconds to go in Flatley's penalty. Most of the Wolverines' home games, most not all, will be or are at and will be at the Iron Trail Motors Event Center. Penalty called on the North Shore Storm. Let's see what the call is here from John Kempinen. Wolverines have 40 shots on goal to the Storm's 9. Sounded like penalty is on. And off the face-off now. 4 is Brant Tiedeman. He's the leading goal scorer for the Wolverines with 7 goals coming into tonight's game. Storm with 4 seconds to play in the period come back the other way. The Wolverines disrupt that. It goes high into the stands. And the buzzer sounds. Nice catch by a fan across the way. He throws the puck back, doesn't want the souvenir. The period ends with the score 6-0 Wolverines over the Storm. It was 2-0 after 1, and then 4 goals for the Wolverines open it up for Rock Ridge. Headley scored his 5th goal of the season, 2nd of the night at 2:08 from Rudebush and Tiedeman. Then Flatley scored at 5:21. Flatley's 5th goal of the season. An assist from Casey Lampa. Brennan Peterson scored his 5th goal of the season. A shorthanded goal with an assist from Keegan Rudebush. Ryan Manninen scored his 4th goal of the season. Assist to Nick Troutwine. And that's where we stand. 4 penalties in that second period. And a shorthanded goal for the Wolverines. They have 2 shorthanded goals this evening. Now they have 4 shorthanded goals on the season. The Wolverines had 26 shots on goal for a 2-period total of 42 now. And the Storm had 4 shots on goal for a total after 2 periods of 9. Chuck-a-puck is on between the periods and between the second and third periods here in the Eveleth Hippodrome. It's Rock Ridge 6, North Shore nothing. Goalie Ian Kangas leads the Wolverines back out onto the ice for the third period of play in the Eveleth Hippodrome. The Wolverines lead the North Shore Storm 6-0. In that second period, Dylan Headley scored his second goal of the game, his 5th of the season. The assists from Keegan Rudebush and Brant Tiedeman. Isaac Flatley scored his 5th goal of the season. At 5:21, Lampa with the assist. Casey Lampa's second point of the game. A goal, shorthanded goal in the first period, an assist in the second. At 8:04, Brennan Peterson scored the second shorthanded goal of the night for the Wolverines, his 5th goal of the season. Keegan Rudebush with the assist. Ryan Manninen scored his 4th goal of the season from Nick Troutwine at 8:25. Wolverines had 26 shots on goal for a 2-period total of 42. The Storm had 4 shots on goal for a 2-period total of 9. It's 6-0 Wolverines. As the third period starts, both teams will have a player in the penalty box. Flatley for the Wolverines for 32 more seconds, and Beck for the Storm for 1:36. I know you're watching this on videotape, but as we speak, the Eveleth Gilbert boys basketball team is at Moose Lake. Virginia boys basketball team is home versus Cloquet. Friday, the 21st, Eveleth Gilbert will be at Breck, and Virginia will travel to Deer River. And then Saturday, the 22nd, Eveleth Gilbert boys basketball team will be in St. Paul against Como. Como. I didn't know Como Park still had a high school. They do. How about that? Other stuff, girls basketball on the 20th, Thursday, Eveleth Gilbert versus Greenway here in Eveleth. And then Friday, Virginia takes on Pequot Lakes at Virginia. This is Rock Ridge Wolverine boys high school hockey. Congratulations to the Rock Ridge speech team, which finished 5th at the Pequot Lakes Early Bird Speech Tournament just a few days ago. Good job, Rock Ridge. Casey Lampa has 2 points and has the puck on his stick. Casey Lampa back into his own zone, skating around, and sends it up the right wing. Dylan Headley, top of the circle, shot, save made, and holding on is the goaltender for the North Shore Storm, Zach Bentler. Head coach for the Wolverines is Ben Johnson in his first season as head coach of the Wolverines. Well, everything's the first season for the Rock Ridge Wolverines. This is their first season in existence. Ben Johnson came over from Ely, spent 6 years as that team's head coach. Wolverines are at full strength and now on the power play. Wolverines 0 for 1 on the power play this evening. Now another chance. Entering this game, 18.2%. And North Shore 72.7% on the penalty kill. Ben Johnson, the Wolverines head coach, won the Section 7A Coach of the Year. He was named Coach of the Year in 2017. Flatley with a shot, save made, loose puck. Sam Troutwine, shot, save made, attacking the Wolverines. Bentler, the goaltender, comes way out and covers up. Where's the puck? There it is by his left skate. The whistle blows and a face-off is coming up with the Wolverines leading 6-0. Running time now in the Eveleth Hippodrome. Wolverines are 5-7-1 entering this game. And the Storm 3-10. Both teams at full strength now as Wesley Beck, senior forward, comes out of the penalty box and onto the ice, skates across the way, and takes a seat on the bench. Both teams at full strength. Sam Troutwine waiting for the puck at the point, and he takes it. Bangs it off the half wall. The Storm player falls down. Dylan Headley between the circles. Wrist shot, loose in front. Bilbin takes it away. Headley in a battle with him. Sam Troutwine keeps the puck in the zone. Bouncing in the circle. Between the circles, there's Lampa. Now here's Headley. And here's Choulet takes it away. Wolverines keep it in the zone, though. And off the Super 1 sign behind the goaltender, Sly sends it back off the Super 1. Sam Troutwine keeps it in. Now it's taken away. Here's an attack by the Storm. Here come the Storm in from the circle. Bilbin, leading scorer, turned away by Ian Kangas, and he turns another one away as it hits him in the shoulder. And here come the Wolverines back down ice. Left to right as you see it on Eveleth Vale Community Television, Channel 12, flatly on the attack. Casey Lampa into the corner. This is Christensen for the Storm. Christensen with Choulet. Nick Troutwine couldn't kick the puck away. Lamourier bangs it off his own goal. Christensen for the Storm loses it. Here come the Wolverines. Wolverines into the Storm zone. There's a shot, save made, loose puck. Off to the left of the goaltender and into the corner, then back off to the other corner by the Snicker sign. Ryan Manninen wins the race to the puck. Here is Keegan Rudebush. A couple of assists tonight. Nick Troutwine stops the puck and keeps it in. Nick Troutwine has it taken away by Powell for the Storm. Powell for the Storm loses it. Troutwine takes it. And now it's a centering pass. Troutwine, a shot in the goal! Nick Troutwine scores and the Wolverines lead 7-0. Eighth goal of the season for Nick Troutwine. He leads the Wolverines in that category. As the clock continues to run, a 7-0 lead for Rock Ridge with under 13 minutes to play. We'll get the announcement from John Kempinen, but here comes Intihar. Intihar chased down by Jacob Carpenter. Battle for the puck there to the right of the goaltender. Now Intihar tries to stuff it in, and he does! It's a goal for the Wolverines. I think Intihar stuffing it in. Well, the first goal of this period was Troutwine from Manninen with running time. Don't know what time that was at. This one, I thought it was Intihar. Was even 5 out there? No. It might have been 3. Peterson. Yeah, if Intihar was out there, we'll see who they credit the goal to. I thought Intihar stuffed it in. Might have been Brennan Peterson with the goal. If so, it's his second of the night. We'll hear this one from John Kempinen. I see them down there discussing what happened. It's 8-0. Rock Ridge leads North Shore. Rock Ridge 5-7-1 coming into this game. They had a pretty good game against Providence Academy on Saturday, a tie. I wish I heard that. I think he said Peterson. We're going to say Brennan Peterson. Stuffed the puck in, unassisted. And we'll then say that's his second goal of the night, his 6th of the season. Okay, sound good to everybody up here? I'm the only one up here. So we're going to take that as the clock runs with 11:16 to go in this third period. It's 8-0 Rock Ridge. Talking about the game on Saturday against Providence Academy, they're a pretty good team. The Lions coming up from the Twin Cities in a conference with Breck and Breck and other teams. And they were 12-3 entering that game. Wolverines, I think by all accounts, started slow. Here come the Wolverines into the zone. A shot, save made. That was Dawson Rudebush with the shot for the Wolverines that time, as now Tiedeman holds the zone. Rudebush centering pass, shot in the goal. Sly scores. Rudebush to Sly. Third goal of the third period. It's 9-0. believe it was the sophomore, number 12, Ethan Sly with the goal. If so, his first of the season, I believe. Yes. Officials asking for the puck. The officials tonight, by the way, referees Jace Friedlieb and Troy Nichols, the linesman Derek Hirsch. I think Sly got the goal. It was Dawson Rudebush with the assist. Sly leaves it for Giruli. Here's the announcement. No, they gave it to number 22. 22, not 12. Oh, sad news there for 12. They gave it to 22. And that's Ryder Giruli. So, change it in my scorebook, and you'll change it in your scorebook as well, I hope. So that's how that stands. For Giruli, then his third goal of the season. Okay. Now here's Sly, backhand, shot, pad save, rebound, shot again, whistle blows. With 9 minutes to go in the third period, it's 9-0 Wolverines. Split the pot numbers being announced. Did everybody know the game started at 6? Well, the crowd's actually still filing in. Game was moved up to 6 o'clock because there was no JV game tonight. After the face-off, battle for the puck between the circles. A Storm try to escape with it. And it's Stadler. Tried to get it to Choulet. Couldn't quite reach him, the Wolverines. There's Bilbin with a shot. Bilbin. Point blank, save made, and a whistle. 57 shots this evening for the Wolverines, 12 for the Storm. Shutout still intact for Ian Kangas. Isaac Flatley's going to grab the puck. He's going to skate in, backhand, hits the pipe. Casey Lampa picks it up. Casey Lampa to Flatley, hops his stick, but it's picked up by Nick Trotwine. He takes a shot. Rebound comes out. Lampa's there. Flicked out behind the net, across the way to the right side of the goaltender, and now skating in. There's a shot by Casey Lampa, save made by Bentler, and a face-off coming up. 7:37 to go, 9-0 Wolverines. Rockridge Wolverine wrestling team is very good. Have you paid attention to them? On the 20th, Thursday, there's a meet in Virginia. Here's your chance to go see some of the top wrestlers in the region, and they wrestle for Rock Ridge. Check them out, 5 o'clock meet in Virginia on the 20th if you have a moment or two. There's a save made, and a Wolverine dumped into the net. Arm in the air by the official. Neil Diamond on the public address. He's not the announcer tonight. They're just playing a recording. And it's a cross-check penalty. Jacob Markhausen into the box for North Shore. Lost my paper. I think it's their third penalty of the evening. I lost my paper. I'm not going to look at. I think it's my last game ever doing this, so I'm going to slough off for a bit. I came in very ill-prepared anyway, as you may have noticed. And then with the game moved up, I had no chance. So here we are, doing our best to tell you that the game continues on in the historic Eveleth Hippodrome. Wonderful game for the Wolverines. Skating in is Sam Troutwine. Sam Troutwine takes it around back behind the goal. Sly has it in the circle. Puck stolen away by the Storm. Sly dumped a Storm player, Braylon Hoff, to the ice. Battle for the puck in the Wolverine end. 12 shots on goal for the Storm this evening. A whole bunch more for the Wolverines. And here comes Sam Troutwine. Wrist shot, glove save made. 59 shots for the Wolverines. It's 9-0 Rockridge. Yeah, back to the wrestling team. That's a very good squad. If you're into the wrestling, even if you're not, if you know nothing about it, you'd love it. 5 o'clock meet Thursday the 20th in Virginia. The Rock Ridge wrestling team is outstanding. Check them out, cheer them on, and support the kids. Bilbin, long range shot, stick save up into the netting. Face-off coming up in the Wolverine zone. Nordic skiing, Friday the 21st at Grand Marais. Alpine skiing Friday at Lutzen, the Rock Ridge ski teams in action. Dance team Friday the 21st. They travel a long way for their competitions. This time they're going to Simley. Both teams at full strength now. And skating in, the Wolverines, backhand chance. Backhand shot on that big chance. Here's Keegan Rudebush skating in. He takes a backhand, but he lost the puck. And there's a shot by Brant Tiedeman. And there's a save made by Zach Bentler. Head coach of the North Shore Storm tonight is Ward Wallen. Sean Lundgren didn't make the trip tonight. Ward Wallen. And somebody from the Storm told us before the game that the goalie, Bentler, is very good. He just faces a lot of shots every game. 61 so far tonight. And he's made 52 saves, and he makes another one there. He's a sophomore goalie. Came into the game with a 4.20 goals against average. Ian Kangas has a shutout going for the Wolverines, 3.89 goals against entering this game. That's improving now. Off the face-off. Headley gets it to Tiedeman. Tiedeman shot off the Super 1 logo behind the goal. Wolverines hold it in. Brant Tiedeman, and then Braden Tiedeman will chase it down into his own end. 3:21 to go. 9-0 Rock Ridge. Braden and Brant. Dahl is out there too with Headley and Keegan Rudebush. Rudebush to Tiedeman. Can't control it. Braden Tiedeman takes it between the circles. Shot in the goal! Braden Tiedeman took the shot from the high slot, and he scores. Maybe Headley tipped it in, but it's a 10-0 lead for Rock Ridge. I'm giving it to Braden Tiedeman. He took the shot. We'll hear if Headley tipped it in. It's a hat trick. 10-0. Rock Ridge leads North Shore. If Braden Tiedeman got the goal, it's his first of the season. We'll hear John Kempen in here in a moment. I believe it's Tiedeman from Tiedeman, Braden from Brant. And with 2:04 to go, running time, Wolverines on the attack again. This is Brandon Peterson. Centering pass didn't connect. Troutwine's awaiting a puck at the point. Takes it, bangs it off the glass, down into the corner. Peterson to Intihar. Intihar takes a shot that's turned away by Bentler. And Storm exit the zone across the logo. It's a 2-on-2 for the Storm. Arm in the air by the referee, and a penalty is called. Wolverines penalty box. Door opens up. Cope Robinson into the box. Wolverines have 2 shorthanded goals this evening. Peterson and Lampa, not in that order. Lampa, the first goal of the game was a shorthanded goal, Casey Lampa. And now they have a chance at another shorthanded goal. I guess you could look at it that way. A chance for a shorthanded goal. Lampa is out there with Flatley. Flatley and Lampa enter the Storm zone. Lampa has it. Flatley's out in front of the goal. Also out there is Evan Skelton and Sam Troutwine. A minute to play in the game, 10-0 Wolverines. Power play for the Storm. Kangas with a shutout, glove save, Ian Kangas. hold on to it for 50 more seconds, you got a shutout. It's 10-0 Face-off coming up to his right. Next game for Rock Ridge is in Princeton on Saturday. Is that their next game? Yes, it is. In Princeton on Saturday afternoon. Let's make that trip, shall we? It'll be a sunny day, I'm told. Flatley chases the puck down. 24 seconds to go in the game. 10-0 Rock Ridge. Flatley and Lampa. Lampa spins around. Loses the puck to the Storm. Storm lose the puck in their own zone. Here comes KC Lampa. Delayed penalty called as the goalie had left the crease. Now the goalie is pushing Isaac Flatley, I believe it is. There's some pushing, shoving, whistles. Whistles. And that's it. Time runs out. There's running time. The time runs out. Ian Kangas has a shutout. The Wolverines beat North Shore 10-0. 65 shots on goal for Rock Ridge. 65 shots on goal for Rock Ridge. 14 shots on goal for North Shore. Ian Kangas with the shutout in goal for Rock Ridge. Nick Troutwine scored his 8th goal of the season in the third period from Mannanen. I think it was Brendan Peterson scoring. Drewley scored, and Brant Tiedeman scored. 4 goals in the third period. Lampa had a goal and an assist. Where's all the paperwork? Where's the paperwork? Rudebush, a couple of assists. Peterson, a couple of goals. Headley, a couple of goals. An all-around dominant game for the Rock Ridge Wolverines, who improve to 6-7-1. They play at Princeton on Saturday, the 22nd, in beautiful scenic Princeton, Minnesota. North Shore falls to 3-11. They make the 71-mile trip back to the North Shore this evening. Drive safely, Storm and Storm fans. The final score in the Eveleth Hippodrome tonight: Rock Ridge dominant 10-0 over North Shore. Good night, everybody.